Have you ever noticed that some people save money and still seem to enjoy life, while others pinch every penny and are miserable? I don't feel like saving money should feel like a punishment. Living on a budget does not mean you have to be miserable. It doesn't mean saying no to everything you enjoy. It simply means being intentional with the money you have. I'm going to share 15 ways I save money without feeling broke. These are practical ways that help me enjoy life and stay within my budget. If you're retired, living on Social Security, living on some form of fixed income, or just simply trying to make your paycheck stretch, I hope these ideas I share can help you. Okay, let's get started. The first way I can save money is by cooking at home. If you cook at home every day, you will have leftovers. And when you have leftovers, that means you don't have to cook again. You won't have to waste money again. You eat your leftovers. I actually enjoy cooking, so that's no problem for me. But I know some people don't like to cook. And you can always prep your food for the week or whatever, but if you cook at home, you are saving so much more money than going out to eat all the time. Second thing I do is, if I do decide to eat out, it's going to be for a special occasion or some type of treat, but it's not going to be something that I do every day, eating out, getting fast food. That's a quick no-no for wasting money. DoorDash, all that stuff is extra money that you're paying to have food delivered to your house, and you are just wasting your money. The third thing I do is I shop with a list. I know exactly what I'm going to the store to purchase, and when I get my items, I feel like, okay, here we go. Now I can have my meals planned out for the week. I know what I need, and it just makes shopping so much easier. And you know about not shopping when you're hungry, because when you're hungry and you're shopping, everything looks delicious. So make sure you have a shopping list when you go shopping. And if you want to clip coupons, you can do that too. I've just never been a big coupon person. At one point I was, but I don't know. I don't even know where to get coupons from now. The fourth thing is I buy things that are on sale. I don't mind buying the store brand items rather than, name brand items. So I'll do that. And that helps a lot, because there's a big difference between a brand name and a store-bought name. And if you look at the ingredients, they're the exact same ingredients. So you're not losing out on flavor by taking a store-bought brand. Fifth thing is, when I do shop for groceries, I use the groceries that I purchased because I don't want anything going bad. If I buy vegetables and fruit, those are the first things that get eaten when I purchase them, because fruit and vegetables can go bad pretty quickly. So those are the first things in that week that I shop that I use for groceries or to cook for a meal. When I buy milk, I don't over purchase by buying gallons of milk, because I don't really drink milk, but I do need milk for certain items I cook. So I always buy me half a gallon of milk. That way I'm not wasting milk by buying a gallon. It may be cost efficient to buy a gallon, but how much of it are you wasting if you do that? So I just buy a half a gallon, and sometimes I buy a quart. It depends on what I'm making that week. I don't chase trends. I don't go looking for certain items of clothing or certain items of kitchen gadgets that I might use or need just because it's something new that's out there. As a matter of fact, recently, this shirt and two other shirts I bought, I'll show you guys a video. I bought these on clearance. I bought them on clearance. 3 shirts for less than $20. They were half off of their sale down price. So I bought 3 shirts, and that's how I shop. If I see a great deal like that, and I don't really buy clothing, but sometimes if I see a good deal like that, I'll do that. Because the thing about it, I rather take the money that I would spend on a gadget or what me not, or something that's going to gather dust. I rather save money and put that in my bank account. The seventh thing I do, as far as entertainment goes, most of the entertainment I get is free, which is watching television, going to free concerts that they have in town. I haven't been to one yet, but they are there if that's what I choose to do. There are free concerts. You can go, take your lawn chair, sit out there and listen to a live band. There's fairs that you can go to if you want to just walk around. There are things that you can do. You can go to the library, and they have events at the library sometime that you can watch that are free. So in your community, there's always something free for entertainment. Number 8, I always, especially a big purchase, I wait and I think about it. I try to make sure that that's something that I really need, or I don't even say want. It's usually something, well, I take that back. It's usually something I want. If it's something I really want and I can't stop thinking about it or can't stop wanting it, then I have to plan to purchase it. But I do not buy things on a whim or on an impulse. I always think about what purchase I'm going to make. And that waiting has saved me so much money, because sometimes after I've really thought about it, I realized I really don't need that. It was just something I wanted. And so the more I thought about it, the more I thought, how often will I use this and this and this, you know? And so once you think about it, you realize I don't really need that. That was just something I was wanting at the time. Number 9 is my home. I keep my home comfortable. It's not fancy. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm trying to keep it comfortable for myself, comfortable and safe. I keep my home cozy and comfortable for me. I'm the one who have to live here, and I want to make sure I'm comfortable in my own home. Number 10 is I appreciate what I already have. Like I say, a lot of my things may not be expensive things, but I appreciate the things that I have. I have a stove, I have a refrigerator, I have washer and dryer that I have had for over 6 years, because they were here when I moved in 6 years ago, and the washer and dryer I purchased used. And I am so grateful for those things, and I'm so happy. It's like when I use something and it still works after who knows how many years, I'm just like, God, thank you so much for letting this equipment work. Especially my little raggedy washer machine and dryer. I know one day they're going to break on me, and it's okay if they do, because I have no idea how old they were when I purchased them, but they still work, and they still get my clothes clean and dry, and I just really appreciate my appliances. Gratitude for the things that you have is such a money saver. Because I could go out and try and purchase a new stove, a new refrigerator, a new washer and dryer, but for what? When the ones I have work. What am I purchasing it for? Something new? Nah, I'll keep my old ones. They do a great job. Number 11 is that I find happiness in just simple things. Like in the morning, I cannot wait to make my coffee and sit and relax and check my comments on my videos and see what I need to do next as far as what my channel is going to do. I enjoy talking to my children, my adult children. I enjoy talking to my family, my friends. I enjoy listening to some of my favorite songs. Sometimes I'll just put on some music and listen to it and reminisce and have great thoughts and memories. The thing I'm learning is that life just does not have to be expensive to be meaningful. It really doesn't. The simplest things can have so much meaning to your life. Number 12 is I avoid emotional shopping. When you shop, if you're angry, if you're mad, if you're hungry, if you're upset about something, you are trying to stop that pain. So the best thing you can do is go take a walk, but do not go into the store, because you will spend money that you wish you had not spent. Those are the times when you spend the most money shopping, when you are having some type of emotional situation going on. So you try and find something else to distract yourself to get over those emotions. 13 is I take care of the things that I own. I take care of my refrigerator. I make sure I clean it out. In the back, I make sure I vacuum it out. In the stove, I make sure I clean it. And, make sure the eyes are clean and all that. Washer and dryer, same thing. Wipe them down, clean them out. So I take care of the things that I have so that I don't have to replace them, including my car. I buy used tires. I get things fixed on the car that need to be fixed. And I still have money to save, because I'm not letting small repairs turn into big ones. So I take care of everything as soon as things happen. Like right now, I'm having a problem with my sink draining. Every day I am working on that sink without trying to call a plumber, because I know it's stopped up. I don't have a garbage disposal. So I'm doing hot water, vinegar, baking soda. I really don't want to put Drano down there unless I have to, but I put a little snake down there. And I'm just working it out, and hopefully I'll get it cleared out soon. I can see stuff coming out. So it's been years, and it's probably accumulated and just built a seal around the pipes or something. But I'm flushing it out, so hopefully that'll be taken care of soon, so we don't have to have a plumber bill. 14 is I focus on what I need rather than what I want. And that's one of the great things about saving up money. If something breaks, you can hopefully get it either repaired or replaced if needed. And that's why a lot of times whatever I want, it can wait, because what's more important is the things that I need. So I just coughed really hard. I'm sorry, my eyes are watering. So I always make sure my needs are covered before my wants. That way I can enjoy things without feeling guilty. Number 15 is I always remember why I'm saving. I'm not saving to have a great big bank account, but I'm saving to cover emergencies when they pop up. Of course, having a big bank account covers all of those emergencies, but when I think about why I'm saving, that's not always the first thing that pops in my head. Oh, I'm going to have this big, huge bank account so I can just splurge. No, I'm going to have a nice savings, so if things come arise, I can get those taken care of. Knowing that you have enough money for emergencies, it is such a stress reducer. And that's worth more than any shopping trip. Saving money doesn't have to feel restrictive. For me, it's about making thoughtful choices that allow me to enjoy my life without feeling financially insecure. I've discovered that the happiest people are not always the people who are wealthy. A lot of times people with wealth are so busy trying to accumulate more wealth or maintain the wealth that they have that they don't experience the happiness that people who are content with what they have experience, because they're constantly chasing after something to attain more. But if you're content with what you have, that's a happy life right there. Saving money becomes much easier if you learn to enjoy the simple things in life. When you spend money intentionally and appreciate what you already have. Those are the 15 ways I save money without feeling broke. Let me know in the comments, what is one thing you do to save money that makes you not feel deprived? And remember to like, share, hype, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And to those new people who have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.